Uh, I I did. I don't know if I told you this, but I watched Sting and Flair from '88 the night before on Saturday night. I watched that
You watched the first Clash of the Champions.
first Clash of the Champions. I watched that match.
How was it?
It was unique, many reasons. It was, first of all, congratulations to Ric Flair because I know he called that whole match,
Yes.
and I know I saw what he did, how he made Sting. And listen, we can go back and say that match is what made Sting a star. It was part of it. It was more than just that, but that was a kickoff kind of
Yes.
and fans really responded. But what got me, and I even told Chris Hero this because Chris and I do talk a lot about old wrestling and things that happened in the past. Um, I told Chris Hero, I said about 3 minutes into the match, Flair has a hammerlock on Sting, and Sting does a standing switch reversal to a hammerlock on Flair. When Sting did that standing switch, a hammerlock on Flair, the fans went bananas.
Yes.
And I told Chris Hero, I said, they went crazy on a freaking hammerlock.
Yeah.
How much has wrestling changed and fandom? How much has it changed?
Yeah.
Because, and of course, it's like no one went through a table. No one dove through glass. No one came off of a ladder for the big pops. It was just regular wrestling moves. And they worked a 45-minute tremendous match. And again, Sting became a worker because of his work with Flair. So that was pretty unique. So uh, it's just amazing when I watch Sting through the years about how he has changed and how wrestling has changed. And, I think if you stop and think about it, Sting realizes how wrestling has changed through the year and he wanted to change with it.
Yep.
And he did. And that's one of the reasons that he has become such the icon that he is.
Well said. Let's watch one of his best matches, one of his most important matches ever. The first time he becomes the man and wins the world title. It happened at Great American Bash 1990 in Baltimore. It wasn't supposed to happen here. He was supposed to have this title months prior, but damn it, that knee decided it had other plans. But it happened, and what a special match and special moment it was for Sting fans, for wrestling fans, and for all of Baltimore. Great American Bash 1990, season 4, episode 1. We're going to 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 35 seconds. You just want to give us a Skinamarinky Dinky Dink countdown here?
Yeah. Skinamarinky Dink 3 and 2 and 1 play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Tennessee, California, weighing 261 pounds. This is
Dude, what a badass entrance that is. Am I wrong?
No, it's funny too. He's looking to his left. I'm going to walk through that? Really? Now? It is a badass entrance. And I'm telling you, this is the best. And I know this is the one you like. This is the best Sting outfit of all time.
Oh, it ain't close.
Not even close. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the pink and black. I love the black and green. And I mean, how could you not love the Crow Sting? But when I think about him being, just this just checks all the boxes for me. And I'm the goof that wore him out to wear it one last time. And I clearly wasn't in the minority because when he had his last match, he had his sons put the shit on. So damn it.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Exactly.
And we all knew it was awesome. And now here comes the man. As I understand it, fresh off of a contract renewal. If I'm dropping the belt, by God, you're going to cut me a check.
Wow.
The Nature Boy with the big gold belt in tow. You know what I remember most about this match, besides the finish, besides Sting's gear and then the finish, is Sting's post match. In a time when people didn't have a lot of nice things to say about Ric Flair. Boy, Sting put him over as the greatest world champion of all time, which is probably what you're supposed to do, especially if you just beat him. A little old school,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it worked. And I love that robe right there from Ric Flair. I think that one sold on eBay like 20 years ago for whatever you got in your couch cushion right now. Somebody got a steal.
Mm. You know, I had thought for Sting's last match that maybe we would see Gary Capetta do the ring announcing,
I would have loved it.
or even David Penzer, who did a lot of Sting's stuff back in the NWO days. But I guess that I don't know how that happened. But
I would have liked to have
that's
seen
beyond
Gary
that was
Michael Capetta one last time.
that was above my pay grade. Was that Hurd? Yeah. Oh my God.
Doug Dillinger, Ole Anderson, and Jim Hurd. We can't get out of here without talking about Ole Anderson, because unfortunately last week you and I were not able to get together. You had a crazy work week with everything getting ready for a double television taping and then the pay-per-view. Oh, here comes Elegante.
What the fuck for?
Well, he's gonna get Ole out of here.
Okay.
Doug Dillinger can't
Oh, he's
handle him.
handcuffed Oli. Okay.
Here's the big sale. Unfortunately, neither one of these guys are with us, and I think Ole is maybe he's not scared of Elegante, but he don't want to see the baloney, you know. So we lost Ole Anderson,
look
man.
at the baloney's good. Say the baloney's tucked to the side, but
What,
maybe
will
not.
you stop?
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Ole Anderson, such a big part of your fandom, and as a kid, even, and certainly once you actually break into the biz, Ole was there for all of it. Unfortunately, we lost Ole last week, along with the former Virgil and Paul Vachon. They say, I've heard this my whole life, deaths come in threes. And unfortunately we got them back to back to back last week in wrestling. I want to give you a minute here to say whatever you'd like to say about Paul Vachon or Ole Anderson or Mike Jones.
Didn't work with Ole, of course, longer than Mike Jones, but I knew Virgil very well, and he had a great sense of humor. He didn't seem to let anything get him down, which is unique in the wrestling business.